If you want to know how to complete all week 10 challenges, go check out the rest of the video. Thanks to FindMonk, I'm able to give you a full guide on the week 10 challenges. Let's start with the legendary quests. They will show up on Wednesday, August 11th at 10 AM ET. For the first challenge of week 10, you need to get Slone's orders from a payphone. We've had this challenge multiple times, so just visit one of those payphones and start the storyline. For the next challenge, you need to damage an opponent in the Slurpy Swamp abduction site. So this is the big zone around the location with the low gravity effect. In order to complete the quest, you just need to damage the person once. And I think it will also count on the henchman on the side of the circle. And even if this doesn't work, it should be easy to get it done with some regular opponents. For the third challenge, you need to collect the Grab-itron. At first you would think this is very easy, but the hardest part might be finding one. You can find it inside some chests, maybe from some alien NPC, or just loot it from someone you just eliminated. During my stream we did a fun challenge with it and it actually gave us the win. For the next challenge you need to place video cameras at different landing ship locations. Let's start with the first location, Retail Row. If you enter the location from this side, you will bump right into the first camera. It's on the hill, over here, it's this blue translucent item and you have to interact with it in order to place it. So every location has multiple cameras, but you only have to interact with one of these cameras to complete that location and so you can go on to the next one. So the second one is over here and the third one is all the way on the other side behind the NOMS building. You have some trees over here and right between these trees you have the third location. But you only have to interact with one camera to get it done, and so you can move on to the next location, and the next location will be Lazy Lake. So these are pretty close to each other, and even the camera is very close to the place we just went, because on this hill over here you can see the rock with the camera right next to it. It's like viewing Lazy Lake, and you have to interact with this one to complete the location for Lazy. And the third place I'm going to, so in order to complete the quest you need to interact with 3 cameras on 3 different locations. So the third location I'm going to is Misty Meadows, and once again on the hill, looking over the location, you can find the camera right here. So interact with all these cameras I'm showing you right now to complete the quest and get 30k XP. And for the next challenge you need to visit an abductor. So at the moment I'm recording this video, the only abductor in the game is the party UFO in the middle of the island. But in case this one is gone after the Rift Tour event, just look on your map to see where the other abductors are. Just land on top of it, collect 30k XP and move on to the final challenge. And therefore you need to visit Slurp Factory inside the Mothership. So once again, at this moment, the Slurp Factory isn't inside the Mothership yet. It's still floating high in the sky above Slurpy Swamp. But once it's abducted, make sure you end up in the Mothership minigame so you can visit the location. Visit the location once to complete the final legendary quest of week 10 and get 30k XP. Now let's move on to the epic quest. They will show up on Thursday, August 12th at 10 AM ET. For the first week 10 epic quest you need to use the Grab-itron or Saucer's tractor beam to deliver a tractor to Hayseed's farm. Because for me finding the Grab-itron is pretty hard, I recommend to use the Saucer's tractor beam to do it. And there actually is a saucer spawn pretty close. Go to the red barn in Corny Complex and grab yourself the saucer. You have to be fast because I think a lot of people will do this. On your way towards Hayseed's farm you will go over a tractor. Use the saucer beam to abduct it and now bring it to the Hayseed's farm. In case you don't know where it is, it's the farm east of Corny Complex. Once you're inside the location, drop the tractor and you should complete the challenge. There actually is another tractor on the other side of the cornfield, but I don't think this one will count because it's already inside the location. Collect the 30k XP and move on to the next quest. And therefore you need to travel in an Inflate-A-Bull. I recommend to go to the satellite station where NPC Rick Sanchez spawns. He sells you an Inflate-A-Bull for 25 gold. But even if that isn't an option for you, I recommend to just open up some IO chests. Because finding this item is a lot easier than the Grab-itron. Once you have it, equip the bull and use a launch pad or just roll down the hill. To complete the quest you need to travel 200 meters with the Inflate-A-Bull. For the third challenge you need to visit the Guardian Towers. At the moment there are still a lot of Guardian Towers on the island. But to complete this quest you only need to visit 3 of them. Once the challenges are out, I expect you can see some markers on the map where you can find them. But if that's not the case, you can find one here in Retail Row, another one close to Misty Meadows, and the third one for example here in Weeping Woods. You don't have to visit them in the same match, so just take your time to complete the quest. And for challenge number 4 you need to catch a gun while fishing. I don't have to explain too much about it, just land somewhere near a fishing rod and start fishing. Oh, there we go, I got it first try. So that's how easy this challenge can be. And for the next challenge you just need to outlast 200 opponents. Not that hard, but it will take some time. I recommend to not go into Team Rumble because you won't outlast many opponents there. Just join a solo, duo, trio or squad match and wait until it's over. And for challenge number 6, I do recommend to go into Team Rumble. You need to get eliminations at close range. Get yourself a shotgun or SMG and just get real close to your opponent. You only need to get 1 elimination to complete the quest. And for the final epic quest you need to damage Dr. Slone. You can find this NPC in Corny Complex. I expect it will become a total chaos in this location. Maybe a tip is to enter the base through this cave entrance. Because if you go through the door you have a quick access to Dr. Slone. You don't have to eliminate her to complete the challenge, you only have to deal 50 damage. So that might save us a lot of time. Complete this challenge and you'll get the final 30k XP. So good luck with everything, and every Thursday I'm live on this channel to complete the challenges. Feel free to join the stream and hang out with the community. So leave a like if this video was useful, subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video. My name is RutgerK, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.